Pace Studio on the road in Chicago. We're here at Pallet Sound with Neal Francis right now. Neal Francis, it's wonderful to see you again, man.
Good to see you, Brad.
Yeah, this is exciting, dude. I've the first proper show that I saw during COVID was you guys at 6th and Peabody that night, like 2 months ago maybe, and I'm very glad that we were able to make this happen and meet again under these wonderful circumstances. And there's a lot of new music of yours to be shared with the internet.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. What's happening first today?
So we're gonna do a song called "Problems," which I actually wrote with a Nashville guy named Chris Gilbuda.
Yeah.
Who performed with us that night at 6th and Peabody. That was a fun show, man.
Yeah. That was the most fun show. I'm never going to forget that one. Like, it was just so felt wonderful to hear real loud music and smoke machines and lasers and all that wonderfulness, man. It was fun.
Freaking lasers. Yeah, no, we've been hearing from a lot of people that we're like the first show back, which is an honor, you know?
Yeah.
So, like, some people we've bookended. You know, they're like, "Oh, you were the last show I saw in March. Now you're the first show I see in hopefully the post-apocalypse."
Well, I feel like we're bookending nicely right now. We saw the full-on, proper, loud, chest-rattling show, and now we get a quieter vibe. It sounds wonderful, man. Listening to you guys sound check just now was a total pleasure, and can't wait to share a whole lot of new music, man. 4 brand new songs.
Sweet. All right.
Yeah, what's happening first today?
So yeah, we're gonna do "Problems" and then see where the wind takes us.
All right.
You want us to just go ahead and do it?
They say timing is everything, and they weren't fucking around. Feels so good I can finally say I control my face round town. But fate sent you here to me, repairs of tying me down. You know you got everything going on just right. It's just not right now. Lord knows, got enough problems. Don't need one more. Lord knows, got enough problems. Don't need one more. If you ask me to stay with you, let's say I play along. Ain't no, there's nothing I'd rather do with only half my heart. It all just feels so wrong. Lord knows, got enough problems. I don't need one more. Lord knows, got enough problems. I don't need one more. All this crazy talk kinda got me thinking, maybe I'm the only one I've been cheating. What I need to do is open up my arms, with someone like you live inside my heart, till I come to my senses and remember that Lord knows I've got enough problems. I don't need one more. Lord knows got enough problems. I don't need one more. Lord knows, yeah. I don't need one more. Lord knows got enough problems. I don't need one more.
Yes, thank you, man. You guys sound so good together. This is a total pleasure. I would rather be no other place than here. So thank you for the music.
Thank you, Brad.
Yeah, man.
Sure you wouldn't rather be in the Mayor Daily Suite?
I'm going to get to do both things today. I cannot wait. Cannot wait to have Mr. Kevin Darling cook me breakfast as well. He made a feta omelet this morning, and I feel pretty well taken care of. Yeah, so can we talk about the new project? Is the details are still emerging right now, but it's on ATO. It comes out at some point in the future. Well, I'll stay tuned for those details. I cannot wait to listen to it because I mean, the music that you're playing in this arrangement here today sounds tremendous. What was the production of that record like? Was that a COVID thing for you guys, or was it? Yeah.
Yeah.
So does that mean is it Chicago centric? Do you guys tend to work here, or how did that work for you?
I recorded the first album in LA.
Yeah.
With Sergio Rios, and the second record, this record, we recorded entirely here in Chicago because we're all living here. I was living in a church with Colin, and we just built out a studio, and nothing was happening. So we acquired a lot of gear. We had a lot of Kellen's gear. We had a lot of our friend Mike Novak's gear, and our manager Brendan left a bunch of his he left his Hammond organ and all sorts of stuff. We just we had a 3-bedroom house where the pastor used to live, and that was sort of at our disposal. So it filled up quickly with all sorts of gear, a couple tape machines and whatnot. So
nice. Yeah. Well, dude, it's been for us. It's a lot of folks. We used to have studios in New York and Atlanta, and now it's more of a traveling concept and not a location. So this is Pace Studio for the week right now, and it's been totally rewarding to go to different cities and meet people and create relationships like the one at this studio, and meet a ton of Chicago artists. We've got maybe like a third Chicago artists and 2/3 Lollapalooza artists on this lineup. Can you talk about some of the artists in the Chicago music community that you guys keep crossing paths with and keep collaborating with?
Well, we definitely keep crossing paths with Twin Peaks because they're literally across the hall from where Kellen works. I used to kind of work there. Now I actually work there because I have the church is no longer our studio, and now I have a little space there. But I guess we all came up playing on Kellen only for the last 5 or 6 years, right? But we've all just played in dozens of different projects around Chicago, and there's just a large community of killing musicians, we're part of.
Yeah, it seems that way, man. I've had a really good time being introduced to it. This is the first good chunk of time I've ever spent in Chicago, so thank you for being a part of it, man. I really am enjoying what you guys are doing right now, and there's a lot more of it. What do you feel like playing second today?
So this is called Sentimental Garbage, and it was the title of the record initially, but that was poo-pooed by some people who had a really compelling argument as why not to do that. But I'll let the masses decide. So anyway, yeah.
1, 2, 1, 2, 2. I look at my reflection all the time. When you're telling me your story, I'm just waiting to tell you mine. I wish I loved you, baby, the way I love myself. It's just as well we're together, 'cause it'd be the same with anyone else. I'm so sorry I missed you. I couldn't hear you with the radio on. This is hard to get used to. Won't be long before it's time to move on. song. Ooh, sing me that sad song. Ooh, sing me that sad song. Ooh, sing me that sad, sad song. Ooh, sing me that sad song. Ooh, sing me that sad song. Ooh, sing me that sad song, yeah. Ooh, sing me that sad, sad song.
Yeah.
It's Kellen
Yeah.
Boersma on the guitar.
Kellen, Jesus, man, well done. You guys are all doing great, but there was something particularly spicy and crunchy in your second solo that I did not anticipate, and I loved it in every way. So thank you guys. Yeah, yeah, man. So Neal, I know that I mean the internet knows this is it's not private knowledge. I know that you're sober. You stopped drinking and drugging. I don't feel like I'm blowing anybody's anonymity by saying that, but. I mean, that sort of like championship level drinking and drugging that takes you to a place where you have to stop or you're going to die, that takes a ton of energy and commitment to that bit. Now that that's not a part of your life, do you feel like, does all that excess energy go straight to music, or is there anything else in your life that you've been pouring that extra energy into?
Oh, man. I drink a lot of coffee now.
Yeah, coffee's good.
Yeah. I try to eat okay. I have a lot more energy towards music and other creative things and showing up for people and things on time and just, generally being able to function as a human being now. But, yeah.
Yeah, I feel like the pandemic was a good time for a lot of people to reset and rethink priorities and all that, but being a better person in general and just being available in relationships and calling your parents and interacting with your siblings and all that kind of stuff that not everybody necessarily does. I would imagine that's being able to pour energy into that has got to be a relief, because you're not spending all that energy just out there drinking and drugging and being a nut.
Well, yeah, I'm glad I wasn't drinking during the pandemic because, it would have given me an excuse to isolate, which is what I do, Still, I actually, Colin was living with me, but, we both rode a roller coaster of emotion coming back from our tour in March and then having everything canceled. And it was across the board. All of humanity had to make sacrifices, but, it just felt very lonely for a while. And so there was just the whole record is addressing the subjects of okay, so I get sober and then I'm not just magically fixed. So there's a lot of other stuff going on too, which you can find out more about on the record. It's coming out at an undisclosed time.
That's right, man. I cannot wait. I will stay tuned. I'm going to listen the hell out of that record when it does come out. Do you find, does that isolating in sobriety, do you find that is useful for you? Do you tend to be creative during those periods, or is it not a good version of isolation? Or are you just hiding from everything?
Well, it took on a pretty sinister character during the pandemic just because, like I said, there were long stretches of times where there wasn't a lot expected of me. And I'm actually grateful for my manager thinking of things to do. We all thought of things to do during the pandemic, including make a record, but it was just in a time where I don't have a lot of structure, that's where things get dicey,
That makes sense.
So,
Well, cool, man. I enjoy your decision to make a record during the pandemic. I didn't make any records during the pandemic at all, so good for you for making one. And we're about to hear more music from it right now, right?
Yeah, I'm really psyched to play this one. I'm psyched to play all of them, but this one is a composition I wrote with my buddy David Shaw, and
So we're a revivalist, David, right?
yeah.
Nice.
David is a great songwriter and a great friend. Had a lot to do with this band getting going. Just like, you know, a couple tasty recommendations here and there, and just you know, he's always just been someone I've looked up to, you know, because he's sort of on the same wellness journey, contrasting wellness journey. I won't say anything further than that. But anyway,
Dude, that song, all my friends take good care of me.
Yeah.
Right? That's great. I mean, I definitely get that vibe from him. We've done a couple of sessions, and I do get like a taking care of himself and others.
takes
sort of a
care
vibe.
of, yeah, he's really there for me and for all his people. So I'm grateful for him. But anyway, like this song is just, we wrote it right before the pandemic, actually, at around a recording session for his record. And, you know, it was sort of in the context of that time. It was more about a relationship, but the lyrics can be applied to something like the pandemic too, because it's just like, you know, the world history never stops. You know, we're always going to be caught in the gears of history one way or another as human beings. And so just sort of reminding myself, the refrain is reminding myself that it's going to be okay. You know, humans have been through everything before, and this time is the same as any other time in that respect. So
yeah, it will.
How deep you wanna go?
Eventually, we'll be all right.
Yeah.
It seems like it's trending in the right direction. I'm stoked that we're able to do things like this here today.
I'm so
thank you.
glad we are.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's everybody get their fucking jabs already, and you know, come on, step me up,
Please.
you know, whatever. Anyway, play this in F or F sharp.
You're asking me.
Hardest thing to do is hard for me to say. If I only knew, I'd take your pain away. I can't stand the truth. You knew me all along. I can't hide from you, girl, 'cause you're in every song. Take a look around. Tell me what you find. The problems that you have are the ones on your mind, and you can't stop the rain. It's always coming down, always gonna fall, but you're not gonna drown. Oh, no, no.
Thank you guys. Man, you sound great on the Spin It piano that you're playing right now. I know you mentioned that the Hammond was available to you during the production of the record. I've seen you play very many different things with keys on them. Is there any particular instrument that has captured your attention in a particular way recently? Are you leaning piano, or are you leaning Hammond, or something that I've never heard of maybe?
There's a lot of synthesizers on the new record. There's a lot of I'm really lucky to be a keyboard player because there's just so many different cool things you can get your hands on, literally. But Callan works at the Chicago Electric Piano Company, so
nice.
I'm lucky to have him on the road. And sometimes he can fix things or direct me to someone who can.
Dude, if you're in Atlanta, this fellow right here who's engineering the session right now has a repair shop in Atlanta.
Is that Mike?
That is no, that's Andrew. It's called,
Andrew, right?
Yeah. He's gonna kill. I can't remember the name of it, but it's good and it's in Atlanta. You should go there.
We'll put it in the comments.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, the clavinet has always been like a really compelling instrument just because it cuts through like a guitar. It's kind of been my I kind of have like guitar envy as a keyboard player. So now finally someone invented a guitar with
same
keys.
Frequency range.
Yeah. And if you haven't seen Summer of Soul, there's just I don't want to really spoil it, but there's just some great footage of Stevie playing the instrument like it should be played. Just, beating the hell out of it. Percussion. Yeah. Not beating the hell out of it. Very dexterously playing percussion on the clavinet, in an amazing way. So I try and touch the hem of that garment a little bit.
Nice. Is that how does everything start for you with keys and vocals, or do you ever write on anything other than piano or some keyed instrument?
I really write on piano mostly.
Yeah. Nice. Well, dude, I'm liking this very much. If I haven't told you already, I know that I have. I'm a fan of your band.
No, thanks, Brad. You can tell me all night.
Yeah, dude. I'll fucking go on tour with you guys.
We'll
I'll
go
be your
back
hype
to
man.
the
I'll tell you
Mayor
that
Daily
every
Suite
morning.
and you can tell me.
What's the fourth song you guys are gonna do today?
We're just gonna do we're gonna do changes off the first record. So this is just for the fans out there of the first record.
1, 2, 1, 2.
just sitting here hoping and praying.
once or twice. And I'm not really sure how to live my life. I'll just take it slow. Just take it slow.
Thanks, Brad.
Man, thank you guys so much for coming and playing. It's always great to see you. We're going to keep crossing paths. We'll see you in whatever it is, a year or 18 months, hopefully less than 18 months. And I will eagerly await as the shroud of mystery drops around the new ATO project, and as details emerge about what it is called and when it is coming out, man, I cannot wait to hear it. So congratulations to you on doing that, and thank you, Mike. Thank you, Colin. Thank you, Kellen. This has been a total pleasure on our side.
Thank you, Brad. Thank you, Andrew. Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Jack, our new tour manager who just started today.
Well done, Jack. All right, man. We'll see you guys next time.
Cheers, man. Thank you.